Hey guys, welcome to another Bible Stories with Bella. Today I'm so excited to share the story of Jacob's ladder with you. Did you see those angels that Miss Jamie had behind her? That was so cool on Sunday. I loved seeing all those beautiful angels with their golden wings and golden circlets and all those amazing things that God creates. So today we are picking up right when Jacob had to leave. Now, do you remember Jacob and Esau? They were twins, and they didn't like each other very much. They didn't get along very well. Even when they were in their mommy's belly, they didn't get along very well. And as they grew up, they still fought, and they still were as different as could be. And Jacob tricked Esau, and Esau was not kind to Jacob. And then Jacob tricked him again, and this time he tricked Isaac as well, their father. Remember, Jacob had cheated. He had tricked them into giving Jacob the blessing that was meant for Esau. So Esau had come home from his hunt and was so angry with Jacob, so angry that he wanted to kill him. So Rebekah, their mom, heard Esau say, Esau hated Jacob and said to all, "The day is coming when I will kill Jacob." When Rebekah heard what Esau had said, she sent for Jacob and told him to leave at once. "You must go to my brother Laban's house in Haran. Stay there until Esau's anger is quieted." Rebekah told her husband that Jacob was going to Haran to find a godly wife. So Isaac blessed him with the blessing of Abraham and sent him on his way. Now, where they were in Haran were not close by. This was a big, long trip that Jacob was going on. He was going on a huge journey. And one evening on the way to Haran, Jacob stopped to rest for the night. He spread his blankets across the ground and used a large stone for a pillow. Have you ever used a stone for a pillow? Have you ever gone camping? I feel every time I go camping, I end up sleeping on a rock. Have you ever accidentally slept on a rock? Well, Jacob was using a rock as his pillow because he was going on this journey and he didn't have an airplane. He didn't have a car. He didn't have a motorcycle or a bike to even go on. He had to walk the whole way. He had to walk and 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 walk until he got to Haran. So this took days and days and days. So he took, once when he stopped to rest for the night, he spread his blanket across the ground and used a large stone for a pillow. He fell asleep and dreamed he saw a stairway to heaven. The bottom of the stairway rested on the earth. The top reached to heaven. And the angels of God were climbing up and down the heavenly stairway. So do you see Rebekah sending Jacob to Haran? And then Jacob on his journey, resting on the ground? What do you think that stairway looked like? What do you think? Do you think it was bright? Do you think it was shiny? Maybe so. There above the stairway stood Yahweh, our Lord. And he said, "I am the Lord, the God of Abraham, your grandfather, and the God of Isaac, your father. I will make this promise to you. I will give you and your children this land where you are now sleeping. All the people on earth will be blessed because of you and your family. I will watch over you, and no matter where you go, I will be with you." Now, we knew from the beginning that God had a plan. Even when Jacob messed up, even when Jacob lied, even when Jacob tricked people, even through all of that, God had a plan. He knew that Jacob was going to lead a nation. And so this promise that God made, despite all of the bad things that Jacob did, shows that God will use everyone to create something beautiful. He knew that Jacob's family was going to create amazing things, was going to be amazing people. And we're going to learn about some of those people after Easter. But Jacob's family would grow and grow and grow, just like God promised Abraham, and then God promised Isaac. He was now promising Jacob that his family would grow and grow. It said, all the people on earth will be blessed because of you and your family. And I will watch over you no matter where you go. I will be with you. Now, when God makes a promise, does he keep it? Absolutely. Absolutely. God's promises never fail. He promised that he would be with Jacob no matter what, wherever he went. Jacob woke up frightened, saying, surely the presence of the Lord is in this place, and I didn't know it. So early the next morning, Jacob arose, took his stone pillow and poured oil over it, and set it as a reminder to the whole world that God had been there. Then Jacob made a promise to God. If God will watch over me on this journey, and I return safely to my father's house, then Yahweh the Lord will be my God, and I will give him a tenth of all I may own. So Jacob is promising God that he will give him a portion of everything that God blesses him with as a thank you offering. It is an offering to God. When God blessed Jacob with all of these things, down the road, he blesses him with all these things. He told God that he would give him a tenth, give him back a tenth of what he owned. It's pretty cool. Do you see this? That stairway to heaven. It's pretty cool. That's the way this illustrator designed it. What do you think it looks like? What color do you think the stairway was? What do you think the angels were wearing that were going up and down and up and down? What do you think God looked like at the top? Because remember it said that Yahweh, our Lord, was at the top of the stairway. What do you think God looked like up there? That would be an amazing thing to see in a dream. And for God to make a promise like that, that was huge. And it shows that God was always watching over Jacob. He always had a plan, even when Jacob messed up. Now, doesn't that make you feel better? Because even when I mess up, I know that God still has a plan. And I mess up. We all mess up. But God still has a plan for our life. Now, you guys, there's a fun song that I want to teach you about Jacob's ladder. So the lyrics are pretty easy. It just says, we are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder, soldiers of the cross. That's what you and I are. Did you know that we're soldiers of the cross? We are God's chosen people. He's the one that makes our hearts special. He's the one that gives us the power to fight the enemy, right? He's the one who makes us soldiers of the cross. So here we go. Let's try it together. It goes, we are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder, soldiers of the cross. Very good. All right, let's try to sing it together. You ready? We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder, soldiers of the cross. Now there's one more verse I want to teach you because it tells us all about this story. Now Jacob, he lied, he tricked people, he made some big mistakes in his life, right? But God promised that wherever he goes, he will be with him. He's going to watch over Jacob, even though he messed up, even though he made mistakes, God will always watch over Jacob. Just like even though we make mistakes, God will always watch over us. So this verse says, behold, I am with you and will watch over you. Behold, I am with you and will watch o'er you. Behold, I am with you and will watch o'er you, soldiers of the cross. So the word or in here means over. Sometimes when we sing, we have to shorten the word. So it goes, behold, I am with you and will watch o'er you. Behold, I am with you and will watch o'er you. Behold, I am with you and will watch o'er you, soldiers of the cross. Good job, you guys. Now, this is a song that my brother Isaiah and I sang a lot when we were kids. And I bet your mommies and daddies sang it in Sunday school when they were kids too. So let's sing it one more time all the way through. So the first verse says, we are climbing Jacob's ladder. And the second verse says, behold, I am with you and will watch o'er you. All right, here we go. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder, soldiers of the cross. Behold, I am with you and will watch o'er you. Behold, I am with you and will watch o'er you. Behold, I am with you and will watch o'er you, soldiers of the cross. Very good, you guys. I'll see you later.